Yesterday, I watched a video about increasing muscle growth with only two sets uh, on YouTube. It was by calisthenics athlete Ian Barseger. However, uh, I don't. I train like that, and maybe. In however, I'm gonna try at least some things that I learned from that video in this workout. Today, I'm gonna train legs. So let's see how that goes. Are you going to fold or are you going to stand up and fight for what you want? Because let me tell you something, life doesn't care about your excuses. Hey there. Every single day, people every single day, people lie to themselves. They say, I'll do it tomorrow. It's a comforting thought, isn't it? Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You've been sold a lie that there's always more time. But the reality is harsh and unyielding. Every second you wait is a second you'll never get back. Every opportunity you pass up today might never come again. Right now, as you're reading this, someone else is taking the action you've been delaying. They're doing the work. They're building the life you're only dreaming about. And if you're not careful, they're going to take everything you want simply because they didn't wait. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? What's stopping you from starting right now? The excuses you've been holding on to, they're not real. The fear you've let control you, it's an illusion. Today is the only day you have. This moment is the only moment you own. And if you waste it, you might never get another chance. It's time to stop dreaming about what could be and start creating what will be. The future doesn't belong to the idle. It belongs to the bold. It belongs to those who understand that there is no tomorrow. There is only today, only now, and only the choice to act. Think about how many times you've said, I'll start tomorrow. Maybe it was about getting in shape, starting a business, writing that book, or making amends for someone you care about. You convinced yourself that tomorrow would be. So, what I learned in that video was, in order to do that, no, what I learned in that video was, when the intensity goes high, the volume should go down, or when the volume goes high, the intensity should go down. If the volume and the intensity is both high, you are overtraining, and if it is both low, you are undertraining. So he taught that. Let's move on with the workout. It's a disease. It eats away at your potential, one moment at a time, until there's nothing left. The most dangerous word in the world isn't failure, it's tomorrow. Because tomorrow is where dreams go to die. Tomorrow is the graveyard of opportunities you were too scared to take. Don't let your dreams become casualties of your inaction. Don't let the lie of tomorrow steal your future. Be honest with yourself. Why haven't you started? What's holding you back? Maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment. You think you'll act when the timing is right, when you have more resources, when you feel more confident. But here's the reality. The perfect moment doesn't exist. Conditions will never be ideal. There will always be obstacles, doubts, and challenges. If you're waiting for the stars to align, you're going to be waiting forever. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who act. It comes to those who decide that their dreams are worth more than their excuses. Stop waiting for permission to start. Stop waiting for someone to come along and tell you it's okay to chase your goals. No one is going to hand you the life you want. You have to take it. You have to fight for it. And the fight starts today. Every day you delay, you're paying a price. And that price is steep. It's the opportunities you'll never get back. It's the relationships you'll never build. It's the for a son. I'm going to link in the description the video that I watched, so that you can also learn from it. As I'm working alone at home in my bedroom, now I have been working out for several years. Maybe I have get a proper coach. I would have done more through my fitness journey. That is why I thought of learning more on this journey without just working out with what I know already. You'll look back on the grind with gratitude. You'll realize that the struggle wasn't a barrier to success. It was the foundation of it. The grind will pay off. It always does. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep making excuses? Or are you going to take control of your life? Are you going to quit when it gets hard? Or are you going to push through the pain? Are you going to let fear hold you back? Or are you going to rise to the challenge? The grind isn't easy, but it's worth it. Every drop of sweat, every late night, every early morning, it all adds up. It all matters. And one day, when you've achieved what you once thought was impossible, you'll look back and say, I'm glad I didn't give up. Keep grinding. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Because the grind will pay off. Let's face it, the grind can feel lonely. When you're chasing a goal, you might find yourself walking a path that few others understand. While your friends are out having fun, you're at home working on your dream. While others are taking it easy, you're putting in the hours. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Understand this. Not everyone will get it. Not everyone will support you. Some people will call you crazy. They'll say you're wasting your time. They'll laugh at your dedication. That's fine. Let them. Because one day, they'll be the ones clapping for you when you've made it. The grind separates you from the crowd, and that's the point. If you want extraordinary results, up to this point, I have done this workout with 2 dumbbells. From now, once after I completed this set, I'm gonna do it with 1 dumbbells, so that I have completed 4 sets of squats with 2 pair of dumbbells. And by the way, if you are wondering, I'm taking a 1 minute break. Not exactly 1 minute, but around 1 minute while doing this workout between each sets as the rest. Success takes time. The only thing standing between you and your goals is you. So, take ownership of your life. Take responsibility for your actions. And stop looking for excuses. When you eliminate excuses, you eliminate limits. You free yourself to focus on what matters. You take control of your destiny. So the next time you catch yourself making an excuse, remember this. You're better than that. You're capable of more. Keep grinding. Here's the most beautiful thing about the grind. It's not just about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. The grind transforms you. It molds you into a stronger, smarter, and more resilient version of yourself. Every challenge you overcome, every sacrifice you make, every hour you put in, it all adds up. It shapes your character. It builds your confidence. It gives you the tools to handle anything life throws at you. The grind isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about becoming the kind of person who can achieve anything. So, don't just grind for the results. Grind for the growth. Grind for the transformation. Grind for the person you're destined to become. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? What do you want people to remember about you? When it's all said and done, will they see you as someone who settled for average, or someone who reached for great, inspiring
As you
others
can
to
see,
chase their dream?
the
Every
reps are
decision
getting
you
out
make
of
is a chapter in your story.
the proper form, and
Every
I don't have much
sacrifice, every
quality in that.
every lesson learned, it's all part of your legacy.
As you can see, maybe
So,
it's my
make it count.
laziness,
Write a
or
story that you're
maybe
proud to tell.
I'm getting tired, I
Keep
don't know.
grinding. Greatness doesn't come cheap. It demands
However,
sacrifice,
let's move
discipline,
on to the
and an
next
unrelenting commitment to the
set.
grind. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. When you feel like quitting, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the vision you're chasing, the goals you've set, and the life you want to create. Greatness isn't for the faint of heart, but if you're willing to pay the price, it's yours for the taking. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Too many people let failure define them. They let one mistake, that you're moving closer to your goals every single day. So don't wait for the big victories to celebrate. Find joy in the journey. The grind will pay off, but only if you commit to it. Only if you embrace the struggle, the sacrifice, and the setbacks. Only if you believe in yourself and refuse to give up. The journey isn't easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. So what are you waiting for? Start now. Start today. Show up, put in the work, and keep grinding. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that every drop of sweat, every late night, and every early morning was worth it. The grind will pay off. Keep going. Every morning when you wake up, there's one person waiting to challenge you. They know your fears, your excuses, and your untapped potential. That person isn't your coworker, your neighbor, or a stranger. That person is you. On one side stands the version of you who takes the easy way out, the one who procrastinates, doubts, and hides from discomfort. On the other side stands the version of you who is relentless, unstoppable, and capable of achieving greatness. The question is, which version of you will win today? This is the most important battle you'll ever face. You versus you. It's a battle that shapes and outlasts the weaker you. And it won't happen overnight. This isn't a battle you fight once. It's a battle you'll fight every day. The good news, you don't have to win every time. You just have to keep showing up. Transformation doesn't happen in one big, dramatic moment. It doesn't come from a new job, a life-altering decision, or a lucky break. Transformation happens in the small moments. It's the little choices you make every day. Getting out of bed instead of hitting snooze. Saying no to junk food and yes to a healthier choice. Spending an hour learning a new skill instead of scrolling through social media. These small wins might seem insignificant in the moment, but they add up. Each one builds momentum. Each one strengthens your discipline. And over time, those small wins turn into big change. So don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Start now. Make one small decision today, then another tomorrow. Before you know it, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. Here's a truth most people avoid. Growth is uncomfortable, it's messy, it's hard, it hurts, and that's exactly why so many people avoid it. Why do people quit the gym? Because it's easier to sit on the couch. Why do people stay in jobs they hate? Because it's safer than and if you keep waiting for someday, you'll wake up one day and realize you've run out of time. The only time you have is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. So stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Start doing. Because every day you delay is a day you'll never get back. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life. When you start taking action, even in small ways, you create a ripple effect. One workout leads to another. One project leads to a bigger opportunity. One step out of your comfort zone leads to exponential growth. But momentum works both ways. If you stay stuck, if you give in to laziness, you create negative momentum. The longer you stay in bed, the harder it is to get up. The longer you avoid your goals, the more impossible they seem. The choice is yours. Positive momentum or negative momentum. Growth or stagnation. Start small. Start today. And let momentum carry you forward. There's no universal formula for success. What works for someone else might not work for you. And that's perfectly okay. Your journey is your own. It's as unique as your fingerprint, and no one else can walk it for you. Stop comparing your progress to others. Stop measuring your success by someone else's timeline. You're proving to yourself that you can be trusted to follow through. Even on your worst days, when progress feels slow and the finish line seems far away, remember this: the mere act of showing up is a victory. Keep showing up, and success will take care of itself. It's great to have role models, people who motivate you and remind you of what's possible. But the most powerful inspiration comes from within. Every time you push through fear, overcome a challenge, or achieve a goal, you're creating proof of your own strength. Think back to a moment when you felt unstoppable. Maybe it was acing a test, completing a difficult project, or crushing a fitness milestone. Those moments are reminders of what you're capable of. They're the fuel that keeps you going when things get tough. The more you prove yourself to yourself, the more unstoppable you become. Don't just look for inspiration. Be it. Be the kind of person who inspires others simply by showing up for yourself every single day. Gratitude is a game changer. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You stop dwelling on what you start a
this
daily
is it for
gratitude
the workout
practice.
today.
Each
And
morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big.
now I'm in
Something as
a
simple
bit
as a sunny day, a
confusion
supportive friend,
because
or the chance to try
uh,
again
in earlier
is
my leg
enough.
workouts I had
Gratitude doesn't just change your
little amount of
perspective,
rest,
it
like
changes your life.
between a set I would have
Everyone hits plateaus in their
20
journey.
to 30 second
It's that
maybe
frustrating
a
stage
rest,
where you're putting in the
and
work
for
and the results aren't showing.
a whole
It's
20
tempting to
minutes
give
I
up,
would do
but plateaus are where
squats
real growth happens.
without really
A plateau
considering
isn't a
about
dead
my
end,
form
it's a
until I
testament of
like black
perseverance.
out.
It's a chance to prove to yourself that you're
Don't
willing to
know whether
push
it is
harder,
effective
dig
or not.
deeper,
If you
and
know,
keep going even when
please
it's tough.
comment down below what you
When you
think.
hit a plateau, don't get
Hmm,
discouraged. Get curious.
yeah, see you in the next one.
Ask yourself,